from Lourdes Northwest Elementary School. She will present the proposal title, Enhancing Digital Assessment Competence through the ZipGrade integration for grade 4 to 6, highlighting innovative approaches to strengthening assessment practices through digital tools. Please join me in welcoming Madam Ria Raisley Evaristo. So, palakpakan po natin si Madam Ria.
In response to the Regional Memorandum Number 765 Series 2024, which promotes the integration of digital tools in teaching and assessment, this project aims to enhance teacher competence in implementing yung CBA po, yung computer-based assessment, through the use of ZipGrade and mobile online assessment platform. So ito po, yung goal po dito is to enhance po yung teacher competence in implementing computer-based assessment using ZipGrade. As a classroom demand increase and technology continues to evolve, teachers must stay adaptive and digital competence. Traditional methods of assessments are increasingly inadequate in delivering real-time feedback, efficient scoring, and sustainability. In contrast, the ZipGrade offers a streamlined, mobile-friendly solution that support automated scoring, online testing, and depth data analytical. Yun nga po, no, yung ZipGrade po kasi is teachers-friendly po siya, madali po siyang ma-implement at may sagawa po ng maayos. Kahit konting training lang po sa mga teachers, mas madali po siya. This learning and development initiative built on the success of the January 2024 workshop, Transformative Teaching Enhancing Technology for Enhanced Learner Assessment. So, nagkaroon po kami ng inset. Ako din po yung proponent. Way back January 2024, one of the topic po yung ZipGrade po. So, ako din po yung naging speaker doon. So, kinontinue ko po siya. Yung mga participants po is grade 4 to 6 teachers po. This initiative also support the application of learning as documented in the teachers' IDP po, reinforce their commitment to the continuous professional development aligned with the PPST po. So my objective po is, by the end of the program, participants are expected to demonstrate proficiency in creating and managing digital assessment using ZipGrade online test feature, implemented computer-based assessment, CBA, for periodical test po, in one section per grade level po. So, nag-start po kami nung first quarter po, grade 6 po yung mga participants po namin. And then, no second quarter po, sinama na po namin yung grade 5. And then, this coming third quarter po, ay sasama na po namin yung grade 4 po, hanggang fourth quarter po. Utilize Zip Analytics for instructional planning, remediation, and intervention. Promote paperless assessment practices aligned with the sustainable goal. So, yung katulad nga po na sabi ko, ano po siya sa IDP po ng teacher, i-summarize ko na lang po. So, yung PPST po is yung ICT integration, learner's feedback. Kasi learner's feedback po, kasi agad-agad po malalaman yung result po ng test once na nag-test po yung bata. Teachers' resources, professional network, and then professional reflection. So, nagkaroon po ako ng baseline. Yung baseline ko po, nag-base po ako kasi po, after po kasi ng inset, nag-pilot implementation na po ako sa school way back 2024, 2025 po. Nag-start po kami ng second quarter. So, ganun din po, nag-start po kami sa grade 6 second quarter, and then third quarter, sinama ko na rin po yung grade 5. And then fourth quarter, sinama ko na rin po yung grade 4. So, ito po yung baseline po ng aking project. So, based po dun sa pilot implementation po, elimination of manual check, hindi na po nag-check kasi once na nasabi na po yung test result ng bata, automatic po ma-check na po yun. At automatic na po, nag-item analysis na po siya. Increase instructional time, so dahil nga po automatic na po nag-check, nag-automatic na po nag-item analysis, mas nagkaroon po yung teacher ng time po na masave po toward lesson review and student support. High scoring accuracy, result match those of manually checked tests. And then, improve student engagement. So, dahil nga po 4, 5, 6 po yung mga namin, meron na po silang basic skills po sa technology, na-enjoy po ng mga bata kasi nga po, nagtitest sila gamit ang smartphone po nila. Technology familiarity. So, 87, dahil nga po pilot testing po yung 2004-2025, 87% of the student completed that test independently with minimal guidance po. And then, siyempre po, kung ano po, meron din pong issue na kailangan i-address during that pilot testing po. Number 1 po is device accessibility. So, 13% of the student lack smartphones po. So, hindi po lahat meron. And then, compatible device, and then borrowing device led to coordination issue and time delay. And then, technical limitation po, yun nga po, unstable internet access po, cause test interruption po. Digital readiness, some student needed help navigation, yung nga po yung mga hindi masyadong technical students, so kailangan po namin silang i-guide po during the test. Teacher support, teacher requested ongoing coaching and troubleshooting assistant. And then infrastructure gap, yun nga po yung slow internet, lack of school-owned device, and absence of a protocol for sharing device hinder effective implementation. And then, yung target, po namin, tulad po na sabi ko kanina, is teachers po handling grade 4 to 6, ICT coordinator, if applicable po, kunyari po nagkaroon troubleshooting po sa computer room, pwede niya po kaming assess. And then project proponent po, school head, and then one section po per grade level po. Isang section po per grade level from grade 4 to 6 po. And the program description, this program will provide structured professional development through orientation, simulation, implementation, support, and evaluation. Teacher will learn to design multiple choice exam, configure answer keys, and administer tests online using ZipGrade po. The program will also include data interpretation technique using ZipGrade item analysis tools. Following orientation and simulation, participants will implement computer-based assessment during scheduled examination from July 2025 to March 2026, while continuously receiving guidance and support. The project will not only reduce teachers' load, but also promote effective feedback practices and paperless operation, thereby modernization the school assessment system and aligning it with DepEd Digital Transformative Initiative. Yung methodology po, capacity building po, conduct orientation po, nasagawa naman po yun, and then simulation and support, yung nagkaroon po kami ng practice before po mag-take ng exam yung bata. And then, pag po na implementation, yun po, i-coach pa rin po yung teacher and i-guide din po yung mga students sa pagsagot. Evaluation and reflection po. So, analyze assessment data, conduct feedback session to reflect on outcomes and suggest improvement po. Yung pong budget, actually po yung ZipGrade po, meron po siyang free po, 1 month po is 100 scan po or 100 test po yung pwede niyang Pero po dahil nga po, meron po silang annual, yung binayaran lang po namin sa annual is 400 po. Minsan po nag-iiba, minsan po nasa 398. Dahil nga po 4 grade level po yung kaya 1,200 po yung cost po ng, estimated cost po ng subscription po ng ZipGrade. And then work plan po, ayan po, conduct teachers orientation, and then administer online periodical tests, replace printed exam with online assessment, submit end of cycle evaluation and report. And then for my monitoring and evaluation, the proponent is coordination with the school head, ICT coordinator will monitor, implement across all phases, planning, orientation, testing, and evaluation. Data such as attendance and assessment analytics and feedback forms will be used to track performance. Success will be measured by completion rates, accuracy of data, interpretation, and level of paper reduction. Teacher will also submit brief reflection report aligned with the IDP goals to document how the skills and insight gained were integrated their instructional practice. A final assessment report will be submitted by April 2026, highlighting outcomes, challenges, and recommendation for long-term institutionalization. Yun lang po. Thank you po.
Hello, Ma'am Ria. Ria, your nickname. Ria. So, how do you feel now?
Medyo nawala na po.
Hindi ka naman pala kinakabahan eh. Okay. So, saan ako mag-uumpisa? Okay, so this is an application of learning and development.
Yes po.
Okay. So, kasi sabi mo, based on the training attended or workshop attended in 2024. And what's good about this is it's also responsive to the identified needs of your fellow teachers in grades 4 to 6, right? Na indicated sa kanilang IDP. All right. So, my first question, dun sa kasi baseline data ako na ano yan. So, what moved you to propose this as part of your learning and development? What are your? Can you tell us again your basis for this proposal?
Yun nga po, basis
Yung
ko po yung Regional Memorandum 765 Series 2024 na kailangan daw po na meron tayong na-integrate yung ICT po sa assessment po ng bata. And then second po, para po mabawasan din po yung trabaho ng teacher sa checking po, kaya po introduce ko din po. And then kasama din po siya sa IDP nga po ng teacher.
Can you flash again your issues, the identified issues?
Ito po yung
Roman
issues.
number 7, there. These are the issues that serve as your basis in proposing this learning and development proposal. Okay, sabi mo, 13% student lack smartphones. So if you, do you think there is an issue on the limited or lack of devices, do you think you can go on with this digital assessment?
Yes po. Based po dun sa pilot implementation po namin last year, meron po kami kasi computer room, ma'am. We have only 13 units po na nag-ano. Tapos po, in-address ko po itong issue, nadagdagan po ngayong year. Para po sa mga batang walang gadget, they can go to the computer room to take the exam po.
Pero what, among those issues presented actually, based on your introduction, yun nga, IDP of teachers reflect that they lack these skills, right? So that must be one of the basis of your study, no, of your proposal. Yung meron kang re-resolve na problem. I just don't know if I am right. Please, the panel po and Doc Mandy may assist if I am right with, look at Roman number 7. I guess since you are still on the process of proposing the project, wag muna nating palitawin yung pinilot mo na kasi proposal mo ito, kahit na pinilot mo na in reality, but that was not documented. Kasi kung nakita mo na pala dun sa ginawa mo, why still proposing it, no? Parang na-implement mo na, nauna mo nang na-implement, pero wala namang masama doon kasi hindi mo pa naiisip na i-propose ito as learning and development. Pero wag na nating isama yon kasi parang may findings ka na kaagad nagpo-propose ka pa lang. I'm not sure if the panel would agree with me. Doon sa Roman 7, pakita mo ma'am, parang may findings ka na and according to you, you piloted. Wag muna kasi pinopropose mo muna in reality, pinopropose mo pa, no? Officially, you are still proposing. Pinapa-approve mo ang project proposal mo for L&D. Pero dun sa naunang slide, mayroon ka ng findings kasi nga pinilot mo sa ano mo yon, initiative mo yon. There's nothing wrong about that. Pero ngayon, you wanted to make the project official, kaya pinropose mo siya for approval, right? So kahit hindi natin, pero pwede tayong kumuha doon, ma'am. Balik mo, doon sa slide, nung Roman number 7, yung basis, yung yan, baseline data, sabi mo, no? Yan, those, you convert those into issues actually. No? You convert those into issues. Kunyari, issues muna sila. No? Kasi proposal ito. Parang naano mo na yung study, yan ang mangyayari kapag naging successful ka sa zip grade na to. So, i-convert lang natin into issues ang mga yan. No? Yung manual checking, syempre, ano yun, matrabaho. That's why you are proposing the zip grade kasi pag pinasok mo dyan, the zip grade would analyze everything, no, the data that you will input. Yun po ang ang magiging issue mo doon, no. Actually, minention mo naman. Then yung instructional time, syempre nababawasan yung baligtarin mo. Nababawasan ang instructional time ng teachers because of the checking of the test paper, yung mga ganon. Then yung pong yung pag-analyze, syempre, yun, nakakabawas din sa, imbes na magturo si teacher, nag-analyze siya, pero sa zip grade, gagawin niya yun. No? Kaya anuhin lang po natin, baligtarin mo lang yan, hindi pa siya findings. Those are the issues that would serve as your baseline data. Magiging baseline data sila if you will convert this into issues.
Yes po.
Ma'am.
Thank you po.
All right. But what is good about your proposal is it is relevant, no, and responsive to the present needs or to the setup of our sa ICT integration, no, and our learners na nasa kasi sila.
Opo.
Yung
Mas techy pa po sila sa atin.
Gen Z sila, gusto nila ganyan, no, yung mas matututo sila, mas ma-engage sila if you will be using that kind of assessment tool or app. And then, yun lang. Kasi ang mahalaga dito, ma-establish natin yung basis mo or why you propose this project. And then, yun, what is good about you? Yan pa yung individual plan ng mga co-teachers mo. And then, dun sa methodology, comparing this, no, looking at your methodology, sabi mo, capacity building, then you stated the activities. Do you think you were able to capture the proposed activities on your work plan? Dito sa
Yes.
work plan mo, ma'am. Dito, no? Sabi mo kasi dito, sa methodology mo, capacity building, and then you stated the activities. I think, or wouldn't it be better if you will be capturing these activities in your work plan? Kasi sila talaga ang gagawin mo,
Yes
right?
po.
Okay. Yan, simulation and support, sabi mo. Yan, ito, pwede. No? Kasi pagkatapos mag-inorient, gagawa sila, and then mag-run ka ng simulations, mag-a-assist ka sa kanila, and then yung kanilang live assessment, Wi-Fi naman siguro ang school nyo
Opo,
ngayon.
per building po may wifi po ang school.
Buong school. Okay. Talagang pwedeng-pwede mo siyang implement. Yun lang, iaayos lang natin sa iyong work plan. And pagdating dun sa, kasi nilagay mo dyan, the participants include na-explain mo maigi yung sa ICT coordinator kasi kakailanganin mo yung assistance niya
Opo,
during the
Kapag
implementation.
po may troubleshooting
Yes,
po, ma'am.
ma'am. What about the school head? How will you highlight the role of the school head in this project? Actually, under monitoring and evaluation, you mentioned that you will be monitoring this, no?
Yes po.
You will be monitoring the, anong sinabi mo dito? The implementation. Siguro
Yes
pag sa training, monitor mo,
Opo.
siyempre, sino ba yung nag-attend?
May
Natupad
attendance
ba?
po kami,
No,
ganun.
ganon, natupad ba? Doon, okay pa, no? Kasi you will be the one to really monitor the attendance, the participation, everything, no? About the training, about the activities that you will be providing. And then, what about dito? Maganda ito yung pagdating sa feedback forms, will be used na to track performance. Performance of sino?
Saan?
Dito sa monitoring and evaluation, actually, this is a very good activity, no? Or part of the process of monitoring and evaluation is the tracking of performance.
Of the students po, ma'am.
Okay, through what? How
Yung-
would you track the
Yung pong
performance?
analytical, ano po ma'am, yung item analysis po para malaman po namin kung ano pong competency po yung mababa doon. We can make po intervention and remediation.
Or
po
you
doon.
you will be, instruction would be guided with the findings
Yes
dun sa learners' achievement kasi you will be provided with that. Or ang school ninyo, mayroong mga reports na ganon. What about the participants to this training? Is it also significant to track the performance of the participants after the training, after the workshop?
Yes po.
Who will do that?
Ah, yung advisor po and then me po, kasi may record naman po sila dun sa zip grade po. We can track
Opo,
po.
yung mga mismong participants, their response to the workshop, nakagawa ba sila ng digital assessment, yung mga questions
Question po,
sa SIP
opo.
grade,
SIP grade po.
nagawa ba nila yon?
Yes po.
Na-approve ba yon? Na-quality assure, na-approve ba sila? Na-implement sila? Who have that role to really ensure that application of teachers gained skills in this area are being applied?
Me po, the proponent po.
With your
School principal po.
yes, no? Through your school principal kasi tayo kung hindi natin mamomonitor mo lang 'yon pero makikita mo yung magiging result. Pero si principal, diyan ang kanyang magiging role, no? Kaya kasama mo siya dito sa mga participants. Yan ang
Participants po.
nakikita kong reason, no, ma'am, kasi she has the authority, and that's her role as instructional leader to supervise and monitor how teachers have been doing with the skills that they acquired from the training. So yun lang, ayusin lang itong work plan ayon dun sa nakalagay dito sa yung methodology.
Yes po, thank you po.
Okay? I-align lang natin. But as to the entire, I see it relevant and responsive to the needs of our learners and teachers and learners as well. No? Ano pa ba yung nakita ko dito? Okay, so especially dito, ma'am, yung sinasabi ko mong role ng principal kasi you cannot achieve this without
The help of
the help of your school head kasi siyang makakagawa nito, yung ensuring that analyze results sana using data-driven tools, sabi mo, no? And then, syempre kaya ka mag-analyze, katulad ng sinabi mo kanina, I heard that, na ito ang resulta nitong analysis mo ay mag-guide ka sa paggawa, designing instruction that is fitted or that is relevant to the diverse needs of your learners. Yung instruction, ma-adjust mo, no, according to their needs. At ang principal ang makakatulong dito sa'yo to really ensure that ito nga ang nagaganap. Kasi nabawasan na yung trabaho nila sa manual interpretation analysis. Yung ano naman ngayon sa
School principal.
designing instruction, no? At ang principal ang makakapag-ano po doon.
Yes po.
So, yun lang po ang sa akin. Si Sir Mandy, baka po meron siyang additional, and si Ma'am Irene. Ma'am Irene, okay na po ba?
Okay na po.
Good luck and God bless.
Thank you po.